Hello people of the internet, I'm Zippy and we're back again playing Red Faction. Now I'm going to jump straight into this one because I came off a cutscene last time, but this is my favourite level in the entire game. We'll just get straight into it because loading times are quick. So this is my favourite level in the entire game. You're pretty much on a gigantic tank with a Shrike, blowing stuff up, and it's got a whole lot of bonus objectives, and pretty much you just sit back and kill things with gigantic cannon and machine gun. But it's a lovely level, and yes, right, it's a tank. Of course, main things aren't getting in the way of this thing. It's mainly the entire point of the vehicle. So yeah, so the first two parts of this level have bonus objectives. The third part has an absolute ton of them. I think there's two for the first two sections, and then after that there is I think possibly 7 or 8 in the last section of the game. All the walkthroughs I went through because I wanted to refresh my memory just to make sure there was anything I wasn't missing. And most of the walkthroughs sort of said that there was only like 4 of them. So if there's a couple that aren't on the internet and we can do them, we'll show them off. Because as I say, this is one of my favourite levels in the game. I've played this to death. Yep, just make it fit Shrike. I'm sure it'll be fine. Is this a rental, or are we gonna have to pay for this? I'm gonna assume you just stole this, right? See, this is what I mean by Shrike's driving. He doesn't seem to understand that the tank is going to struggle down this section here. You don't say. Oh yes, Shrike, because I was just going to jump out with a 9mm pistol on top of the tank and start gunning people down with that. Provided with the tank and you just me to use the guns on it, what did you think I was going to do? Oh, there's one left. Leave none of them alive. Shrike, do you even have a license? I don't even know why I question that. Of course you haven't got a license. Oh, tell me I'm doing things the hard way. You just tried to crash a tank between 2 buildings for the past like minute and a half. Hardly my fault that you can't judge the size of the vehicle you're driving. Do you even know like the stopping distance, Shrike, of this tank from 60? Will it do 60? I mean, judging by the speed you're driving it at, no. Or possibly he's just drunk and forgotten how to change gears. That's probably more likely. Ah, so we're gonna go help the process. Oh, sorry, help the Red Faction defeat the process again. Here they are in their creepy prisoner uniforms. We can guess what happened to you guys. Right, there's about to be a gunship up on the right hand side. Wait, free elections? I thought we were getting cake out of this. Oh, there's also a bit of a gunship on the right hand side up here as well. There we go. Yeah, if you need to hit him up there, otherwise you can't swing the turret around and get the angle to hit him on the way out, so you have to be ready for it. If you want to actually get all the gunships. I'm fairly sure it's only one gunship you have to shoot down, and we've done 2, so there is two opportunities to do so. But yeah, I like just getting both of them because, well, why not? So that's the first section done. We'll move on to the second section. This one's bonus objective is, I think, destroy the 5-ton trucks. I'm going to wait a second because in a minute there's about to be some soldiers run up next to that, and once they run up to it, oh, I was kind of hoping I'd kill both of you there. Never mind, we'll just start shooting them all. Oh, kill the truck. It's an objective. We need that. Oh, and there's a tank. Right. This is also the second bonus objective because they're right next to each other. It's save the Red Faction forces from the process. Now, we did this with the forward strike, and last time he crashed the gunship into the floor. This time, we're already on the floor, so we can't really do any damage. So we're just going to sit here, kill the process, so they can't kill the Red Faction. I don't know how I hit that lamppost there, but we'll roll with it. I think that's them. Are you guys all alive? I think the whole objective of this one is just keep them alive. Did we get everyone? I think that's everyone. There's a guy over there. Ooh. You got lucky there, mate. I nearly hit you in the face with that. Well, I say that, you got turned into sort of mist with bullets afterwards, but up until that point you were doing quite well. Right, so there's about to be a whole lot of stuff going on over here in a second. So, kill that. there's going to be an ATV come off this ramp and try and jump into this building. We can blow that up before it gets there, although it will continue to slide. There's going to be a group more of ATVs up here. There's a tank and there's also going to be a gunship. So we'll get the ATV first. There we go. Don't know how that kept moving, but whatever. We'll take the gunship next because that's the next fast moving target. Didn't mean to blow that ATV up, but why not? We'll just go with that one. And blow the tank up. Blow the other ATV up. There we go, both of them. Lovely. Right, and now we just sit here and take an absolute battering from... Have you got this thing beached? That's it, get it on the British side of the road. Right, I think that's... Oh, sorry, I left one. Hello. Forgot you were there for a second, Mr. Gunship. Right. 2 guards running out from the right hand side over there. Can you just pick a side of the road, Shrike, for goodness sake? See, the police pull us over right now. I am not taking responsibility for your driving. There's also supposed to be 2 gunships appearing from just behind that sign there. And I think if I can get one on the left hand side, I think I can get a double. Yes, I can. I'm also not entirely sure how the ground just exploded there because we killed the gunships. So there was nothing to really cause us to fall down here. I'm just going to blame it on Shrike. Let's just blame everything on Shrike. Right, so how many is that? So there's 3 there, all gunships. Oh, sorry, there's a 4th section. I forgot there's a loading screen. There's about to be anyway. There we are. Right, so there's going to be an absolute ton of them in this section here. I think there is about 7 or 8. These guys aren't a bonus objective, but I just want to kill them all. And, ooh, just watch their heads go pop. Right, there's about to be a tank on the right hand side. We don't care about that. We're more worried about the gunship. There we go. Right, so Red Faction is going to go over and blow up that tank. How the tank didn't see him, I don't know. And what kind of demo charge he's using, I don't understand, but whatever. They're going to come join up with us, and then we're going to run around this corner and run into a battle armor. And they are immediately going to cack themselves and run, because that's what the Red Faction is actually good for. We do pretty much all the work here. So, you can keep driving, Shrike. Wakey wakey. Let's go. Use the accelerator pedal. Wait, do tanks have pedals? Also, why are there 6 pedals if there's only 4 directions? Right, through this wall, there's about to be... I want that battle armor. That thing, because it's an absolute nightmare to hit it once you start turning around this corner in a second. Come on, hit it. Oh, give me the water tower as well. And... Oh, lucky last second. Right, there's 2 of them there. So there's an objective for killing all the battle armors. There's going to be one up here in a second as well. I'll get that in a minute. There's also one for blowing that water tower up. And there's also one for blowing these 2 security checkpoints out as well. So as we come up to here, these towers, by the way, there's going to be a lot of bonus objectives in the next like minute and a half. There is a hell of a lot in this area. So disrupt communication towers to the Citadel. There we go. Take that one out. Don't just stop on that one because I'm fairly sure there's also a bonus objective for... Oh, come on, get rid of the battle armor. Come on, get it. I need that battle armor. And that tower. And that gunship. Oh, lucky. Right. We got most of them. This is getting a bit hectic. Right, there's about to be a gunship spawning behind us. And that's that one dead. That's all gunships destroyed. All battle armors. Disrupt power to the Citadel. Check both security checkpoints. Water tower and assist Red Faction forces. So there's about to be a dropship fall down in front of us now. I think that's also a bonus objective. Just get a couple of rounds into that. There, that's also a bonus objective too. There's an absolute ton of them in this mission. Oh, and then if you destroy all the electrical towers, you get another one. We're about to get hit from the side here. It doesn't really matter about our health. We're like 30 seconds off to get into the mission, and there's no way these guys can cause enough damage to actually kill us. So, I'm also fairly sure there used to be one for destroying these pylon things here, but was it only PS2 that this worked in? Yet again, I'm thinking I remember things from the PS2 version that aren't in the PC version.
Alex, there's the Citadel.
Yep, that is indeed the Citadel, mate. So if you want to just find yourself a nice place to pull up, and we'll jump out.
This looks like a good place to park.
Brake, Shrike. Use the brakes. You are a complete, incompetent fool, Shrike. I love you, but you're an idiot.
Look sharp,
Right.
Elias.
Turn the DPI down, right down, because when you're in a turret, you it's so much easier to swing the turret around when you haven't got to worry about where you're looking or where you're walking to. Is there a guy up here? There's usually a guy up here. Oh, fair enough. I guess not. The DPR still needs adjusting a little bit. Right, can I still frisbee a satchel charge? Hopefully. Come on. Oh, really? I overshot it. I'll be with you in 1 second, guys. Just let me get the satchel. Be patient. Why can't I get anything right today? Come on, surely that landed on it. Yay, there we go. Also, just going to mar Shrike's entrance for a second there. I could have sworn the hole was a bit bigger than that. But, never mind. Right, so let's head around here. I think we've killed both these guys. Oh, sorry, there is one left. You get turned into chunks, sir. Delicious meaty chunks. Oh, and there's some shotgun shells back here. Right, so once we walk into this room, there's going to be a guy directly in front of me. He's dead. Put a grenade into that room. That'll hopefully kill that guy off. Turn around here. There's going to be a guy. Run around the corner. Oh, I shouldn't have fired that close. There's also going to be a guy behind that door. Put it around there to kill that guy. And then kill that guy. Yeah, I might have played this game a little bit, or this level a little bit too much. Do we need anything from in here? I think we're good. I think we've got everything we require. Oh, actually, there's a satchel respawn up here, so we'll grab all of these. Right, out this door, there's going to be a guy in front of me on the gantry. Yep, you did a lovely dive, sir. Oh, just as the door closed as well. That could have gone so badly wrong for me. Well, it's a good thing I didn't reload there when I expected to. Otherwise, I'd been stood there getting shot for a second. Right, kill him off. Kill the ATV. Get the assault rifle out, because these guys are honestly easier to just kill with the assault rifle. They're only at head height, so if you just fire enough shots, you'll get a headshot on them. Right, okay, fire around into that ATV. There's just no objective for this. I just like killing all the ATVs. We'll fix everything with explosions in this game. That's how the game works. Oh, and bullets. Right, I think there's also, if I remember correctly, there might be a bonus objective around this corner for... Is it? Oh no, you don't get a bonus objective for it. You can just kill people with that. Let's just break the Nano-GL out for a bit, because it's a destructive powerhouse. This thing is amazing. I think you get this at the start of the game as well. Such a good gun. The splash damage is quite literally unreal. Right. Now, there's going to be a bit in a second, which is another bonus objective. And there's going to be a guy over there in that room. And he has 4 civilians that he's looking after. And they start complaining about the fact they might get shot. And he doesn't like it, so he decides to shoot one of them. I know, genius idea, right? And your objective, if you happen to get it in time, is to save them from being killed. Now, if you walk in the door, the 4 civilians are in front of him, he will just open fire through them and he will kill them. It is quite literally that simple. The way I found that 50% of the time might work is if you run up to this wall, stick a satchel, let it detonate. There we go. And all the civilians are alive. It's tricky as hell because sometimes the civilians will run past him, he'll shoot them, and you won't get the objective. You get no objective if he kills one of them. So I'm not entirely sure. It might in fact be a red star if you don't save them in time. I'm not sure. But right, where are we going to next? Let's get the Nano-GL out. Oh, we may as well. It's only got 4 rounds left in it.
It's Tangier. The base
Oh, fantastic!
subterranean tunnels all over the place.
Just what we wanted.
If you're not a fight, one of them might get you to the
There's going to be a guy on the right hand side. Right, so Tangier just mentioned there's subterranean tunnels all around the base. They're not all around the base. They're quite literally in this one little section here. So there's this one here. You'll blow that up and you'll go work your way around. Which leads to this one here. So I don't know why there's 2 holes. You could just jump in this one. So drop down here. And I remember back in part 1 I said there's a part where you actually have to use night vision. This is probably it. So let's blow a hole in that wall there. Some more satchels and some health if you require it. I don't, but good to know it's there just in case you decide you actually want to play through this game. Blow that up. Give that a few seconds and there we go. Drop down here. And up over here. Now we can turn night vision off because it's kind of light enough to actually see at this point. You guys switching to night optics. I can see perfect. Then again, I'm a nano enhanced badass. So right, there's 3 guys up here. Let's just put a a lovely incendiary grenade up there. By the sounds of it, we only got one of them, so let's just chuck a couple more because I never use these things and I've got tons of them on me. Let's just, yeah, everyone burns in fire. I think they're all dead now. If they're not, I'll be impressed. Right, so up here, there's another bonus objective. To get yourself the anti-armor weaponry, which is a wasp, which we already have from the first mission. But we open this door up, kill that ATV because we may as well. Over to the right-hand side, there is going to be a battle armor, and it's an angry thing, and it will take chunks out of your health that you would not believe. So we'll just quickly put some rounds into that. Open the door, get in the door, you idiot.
Sopot has mobile artillery all over the place.
Yeah, I'm dealing with it. Thank you very much for your information there. Do we not have a health kit in here? Right, part of me kind of wonders how close behind the door is that thing. So, alright, let's wait for the health recharged. Oh god, it's right behind the door. Okay, right, we're not using that entrance. Back down the tunnels, back into the tunnels. Oh, we're going to use night vision for another time in the game. Wow, this is a rare occurrence, this is. Right, let's head back up this way then. Turn night vision off so we can actually see Oh, okay, oh, alright, apparently it's fixed itself now. For a second there, Alias just went like silhouette. Ah, health kit here as well, fantastic. So I don't know why I just wasted that on you. Let's just get this out for a second and take that guy out of the tower because he's going to have a rifle. If I remember correctly, there's going to be a guy in the tower with a sniper rifle and he will take an entire chunk of your health bar out in one go. So the battle armor is going to stay exactly where it was because... Oh, did I kill it with that shot? Oh, that's gutting. I just took a complete detour for absolutely no reason. I thought it survived the shot I just made on it. Oh, well, never mind. That's a bonus. We've already killed it. Right, so we're pretty much going to run around this, trying to not get shot. Yeah, we're going to run around here for the next couple of minutes while the rest of the squad just, gets their arse in gear and actually decides they want to do the mission. And we actually switched to the nano GL because we've got ammo for this thing now. This will make it a lot quicker. So when you've got regular bullets, they're effective, but explosions are way more effective. It's one thing that Red Faction taught me. Everything can be sorted out with an explosion. There's nothing you cannot apply an explosion to that will not fix the problem. See, you've fixed into tiny little chunks. And so did you, and you... Anyone else? Honestly, if I was watching the CCTV of this right now and I saw a guy running around with a grenade launcher turning people into dog food. Oh, you became legs. Yeah, if I saw that happening on the CCTV, I wouldn't be actually, walking out the door and running into this.
It's up to you.
It's up to Quill.
I don't want to get shot by some punk with an assault rifle.
You don't want to get shot by some punk with an assault rifle. What do you think I've been doing for the past, hour? Well, we were getting shot in a tank with an assault rifle at one point, which I don't really understand how that works. It's a tank, it shouldn't really take damage from assault rifles.
Hostiles down. I'm in the control tower, opening the gate now.
Well done, Quill. That's your only contribution to this. I killed everyone, and you guys did nothing. You're all letdowns. Right, anyway.
These guys aren't so tough.
Are they not? How many of you just shot?
Can you create a diversion for us?
You mean, can I do it?
Big Bang.
Okay, do it.
Head straight across the courtyard, through the other gates.
It's just Alias just taking orders. That's all he does. Just does everyone else's work for them. Right, come on, Raptor. Let's go.
It's closed. Great.
Amazing work,
Controls
Sherlock.
aren't responding up here. Tangier, you'll have to circumvent it manually. How would you boys get by without me?
Go on. Provide your only use to this entire squad. Apart from the guy in the first cutscene and those few guys you shot in the first mission, you've not really done. But then again, saying that Raptor's done about this, you're all useless.
I'll stay here with you.
I guess I'll just have to kill everyone again. Come on, Alias, let's just rip everyone's legs off with a shotgun.
Don't burn.
Where's my shotgun? Oh, come on. Well, it's not so much ripping limbs off as it is sort of barbecuing them, but, Also, the game started playing this sort of fast-paced music, like we're about to run into some kind of massive combat section. We're about to run into a loading screen, so that's a bit anticlimactic. Also, I think we're just going to get the... Yeah, let's get the assault rifle out for this part, because there's going to be a lot of guys to shoot in the face. Right, so... Yep. You there, because you're sneaky and you're trying to hide around a corner. God, I love this rifle. Let's just put that there. You guys enjoy that. There's your Christmas present. Even though it is July. And you get shot in the head, sir. And you get a sticky bomb. Raptor, don't run too close to it, you idiot. Come back here. Who's a good Raptor? So you play with the HMG. We'll get one of them soon enough. Right, so that's you dead. Oh, good job, Raptor. You actually did some work. Well done. You actually did something useful. Now,
Roger that.
if I stick a sticky through there, a satchel charge through there, and I put another one, aim it about there, and that way,
More troops will be on their way.
they won't be wrecked. Did I seriously just make that shot? Oh, okay, it worked. Fair enough, I'll take it. Right. Oh, other interesting thing about this game is, well, most games, like when you fire a missile up in the air, it disappears off and that's it gone. Red Faction is one of them strange games where if you fire a missile into the air and just walk back and wait a second. Oh, there's actually another guy. Reptar, move. Oh, there actually are the troops. Well, I've never noticed that before. Yep. Missiles have gravity and they can come back to Earth. So, you know, if you want to run through like a group of enemies, fire a load of wasp rockets in there and just keep running. That will work. I mean, assuming you don't get shot to pieces. So, into here.
I'll guard the door. You plant the charges.
Do you want the shotgun?
Don't make me.
Oh, hello there. I want that off you. Gave me that gun. Ah, yes. One of the best guns in the game. We haven't had this since like the first mission. Right, you're all dead. You're dead. It's kind of like the joy of like the assault rifle with the explosiveness of the Nano GL. It's one of my favourite weapons, I can't deny, in the game. Right, so let's just blow the door in that way, shoot you lot in the face. I don't mind sacrificing the health kit because I'm going to lock you lot down here and you're all going to die.
Coming in loud and clear.
Goodbye.
On a 45-second fuse. Better hustle.
Enjoy the last 35 seconds of your life. Right, there we go. Right, the game's probably about to crash, I'm fairly sure, because it's got a cutscene involved. And that seems to crash the game.
We've located Sopot. He's moving toward the missile silo.
Strike.
Yep, so that did indeed crash the game. For some weird reason, the cutscenes don't seem to like want to work correctly in this game when I go to them. I'm gonna have a dig through the files afterwards, and if I can find the actual cutscene files and they're actually usable, I'll try and edit them in. No promises on that, but we'll try our best. So that's the ammo dump we just detonated. From the size of the explosion, if I do manage to get the cutscene in, you'd think it would have leveled, but no, apparently not. That thing is made of solid adamantium. Right, so this wall over here, blow that up to get through here. Now this massive switch thing. This is the best part of this mission. It is truly one of my favourite vehicles. It probably is my favourite vehicle in the entire game. The tank and the gunship are cool, but you get to actually walk this thing around. And let's just blow that ATV up. Right, reload just so when we come out of it we're ready. May as well. I mean, just look at it, it's so cool. Like, it has miniguns for arms. How amazing is it? Oh god, I love this thing. Reptar, can you fix it through tech support, please? Do the Red Faction fixing thing. See, nothing you can't fix with an explosion. Oh, this thing's miniguns. Oh, they are the best thing ever. And it's got missiles, and I think it's also... Where's my incendiary? Oh, who cares about the incendiary? It's got missiles and miniguns. I knew you were going to come around that corner. Right, let's blow that up. Blow everything up in front of us. Just going a massive, like, tour of destruction. Bullets everywhere. There's about to be 2 ATVs. I think you have to wait for them to actually stop before you can blow them up. Right, go through that wall there. God, I love this thing. What's actually written on this? That means absolutely nothing to me. Wait, what? One creates... Okay, well, one of these days I'll go back and actually read what that says. Take down that little sign there. There's about to be an ATV on the right hand side. There's also a missile launcher up here that I always forget is there, but I got you this time. There's about to be an ATV on this at this side. There you go. You can't kill it. I've tried so many times. It cannot be killed. Right, there's about to be a gunship that flies over, and it's Shrike. Somehow someone else gave another gunship. Where are you getting these vehicles from? You've had 2 gunships, a boat, and a tank. Like, seriously, is someone renting in these? Does he own them? Like, is he seriously rich and he's just doing this for fun? Ah, yes, the thing you can cut his head off. There we go. We'll just remove his head clean off there. So I think there's gonna be. Is there gonna be a guy in here in a second? If not, we're just gonna quickly give Sopot some eyes. There we go. He looks so happy, doesn't he? Just give you a little mouth as well. Like a bowling ball now. Right, Reptile, you stop getting in my way. This thing has not got mirrors. If I can't see you, you can't see me, or whatever it is that truck drivers have written on them. Right, so there's an ATV, a battle armor. Very big difference between a battle armor and an ATV. The battle armor is a lot more offensive. There you are. Thought you were hiding away in a corner. Oh, this thing's guns. Just death and destruction and bullets. I'd start running, lads. It's just, it sounds so meaty. Oh, I love it. Right, so up here, there's going to be this bridge. Rector will make a comment about how you ain't going to fit it through there. If you blow it up before you get there, he won't say it. So I just tend to do it, just shut him up, to be honest, because I've heard Rector talk enough. Right, this asshole here. Okay, he is, he claims to be with the Red Faction. He lies. He lies like a cheap Argos watch. He's not with the Red Faction. He's trying to lure you into an ambush. Now, if we just put, I think it's, is it this one here? I can't remember if he spawns in before I get here or not. I'm going to have to walk forward a little bit. There we go. And these guys are around this corner. Oh, we didn't get you with the incendiary. That's gutting. Oh, well, never mind. Oh, it's unfortunate. We have to leave the battle armor. This makes me sad. Can I just put a missile into that wall if I aim it high enough up? There we go. We can destroy that as well. I'd move if I were you, mate. I don't want to kill you, but I will if I have to. Right, so there's going to be some guys in here. Let's just drop an incendiary in there because we can. Oh, I always feel sad when I get to the battle armor. It's one of the coolest things in gaming ever. Like, it's just so angry and chunky and minigunny and... Is that even a word? No, probably not, but it's just so cool. Right, come on, Reptile. Let's go be normal nano soldiers again. I remember at the start of the game I said that nano soldiers were probably the coolest thing ever. No, the battle armor is probably beating it on that. What about a nano enhanced battle armor? Because that could be a thing. You should get nano enhanced weapons. Sure, we can nano enhance a battle armor. That needs to be our first sort of goal when we actually take over the Commonwealth. Right. Wow, you guys had a... Did you have a missile launcher? What the hell hit me in the face there? Right, okay, so normally the game's going to want you to run this way. If Reptor's not close enough behind that, you won't actually hear him say this, but, because I've missed it plenty of times. If you go through this door here, also we'll just get the shotgun out, because there's about to be a guy... Let's sort out my paperwork, please. There we go. And now you're on fire. Right. In here, there's another bonus objective, which is to destroy the antenna. Now, most people probably know about this one as well, but while we're just trying to cover everything that I think I know about this game, we may as well get in here and do this as well. So, we go up upstairs with my health to recharge. Actually, we'll get enough health kits back, it's fine. Turn you into a barbecue. You and... Yeah, we've got enough health kits, it's fine. There's also a guy in here, but he doesn't say anything. Oh, shh. Yeah, okay, that happened. We'll ignore that. Nothing happened there. Just forget that that was even a thing. Right, yeah, Reptor, you didn't see anything. Let's go. Come on. Reptor, come on. Chop chop. Here's a good Reptor. Right, so down here there's going to be a bunch more guys. There we go, he's dead. You're dead. How many grenades do you want to throw? Seriously? That was like 3 grenades. Wow, another one. Well, let's just hang here for a second and let our health regen. Oh, that's where you were getting the grenades from, I see. Also, if I remember correctly, there's some stuff around here. Ah, there's a health kit and some grenades. We'll take that, why not? So, as we run up to here, there's going to be a gunship fly over the top, and Reptor's going to shoot it down with the HMG. Because, you know, characters in this game seem to have their own weapons are ridiculously powerful. And, Reptor, if you wouldn't mind just doing crowd control. There you go, we found a use for you. Sopot doesn't deserve mindless loyalty. Well, we'll come back to that in a part or two, shall we, Molov? It's a tiny bit more foreshadowing. Right, so I think this is possibly the last part of the Citadel. Yeah, this is the last part of the Citadel. What was it with the grenades? Great, I'm stuck in a corner. Just grinch and bear it. Ah, there we go. Oh, that took a bloody grenade round to the face.
Sopot is heading for the silo.
Elias, Repta, stop him! He'll try to escape by firing the missile while it's still inside the silo. That coward won't care if the blast kills his soldiers too.
Right, so Sopot is, yeah, as we say, running towards the missile silo. He's going to go and try and fire the missile and kill everyone in the base while he escapes. I don't really know how that works. But apparently that's his plan. I mean, I suppose it has to work for us, doesn't it? So, right, we're coming here. Stick a sticky bomb on that. I need to stop calling them sticky bombs, they're demo charges. I'm playing too much GTA recently. So, he's going to start trying to gas the room out. Luckily, we've already put the explosive charge on there, so we're just going to blow the door off. I can't remember if that actually causes health damage or not. Or if it just lets you sit there. Oh, another conversation guy.
Is this about the burnt nachos? I told you, that's the way they're supposed to look. Don't leave me out here.
Don't worry, mate. I'll leave you alone. I don't want no nachos. Oh yeah, Repta, do you want to do your standard thing of being lazy?
Go after Sopot. I'll watch our backs.
From what? From what? We have killed nearly every single thing in the Citadel so far that has gotten our way. Are you actually working over there? You know what, I'm just going to leave him to it. I mean, at this point, I don't really think we need to watch our backs. You could just follow me and look behind us. Right, so let's get this thing out. We're to chase Sopot down into the, there he is, directly ahead of us. And he is wearing an absolutely pimpin' hat. And I want that pimpin' hat, because Alias deserves a hat for his hard work. Also, he's that Sopot from a different dimension again. Where you can't actually shoot him.
Sopot took is the only way down to the lower level. You'll have to wait for it, then haul ass to beat him to fire control.
So there's not a secondary elevator just in case of an emergency? What if someone went to fire a nuclear missile and the only way to stop it was to be down there in the control room and this elevator broke? You'd start World War III because of an elevator breakdown. Bit ridiculous. Right, so... Oh, I thought I was going to get all three of you there. Never mind. Oh yeah, this is the armor that Alias was wearing at the beginning of the game because he was Sopot's elite guard. Ah, Sopot doing his little little speech to the Commonwealth because he knows we're coming. He knows we're coming to take his hat. And if you guys wouldn't mind synchronized dying, fantastic lads, 10 out of 10. And there's going to be another one around this corner. Oh, is it the next one? Where are you? Oh, did I kill them already? Interesting. Oh, interestingly as well, he won't actually fire the missile yet. He's just stood there pushing buttons doing nothing. He's also one hell of a Joseph Stalin looking motherfucker, isn't he? Like, he almost like, let's make a dictator, guys. Who's the most prolific dictator we could potentially think of? It was Stalin. Right, so let's prepare to marvel at a cutscene. Well, I say a cutscene, an in-game cutscene from 2002. Oh, look at that pose. And the textures. The Nano GL is looking fine. Well, I say fine. Oh, that's terrible.
Sopot. Fear Sopot. Sopot is your master.
How did you get to be in charge of this place? And give me the hat.
For the honor of the Commonwealth, get your ass into the silo.
Oh yes, one of Alias's very few lines in the entire game. And doesn't it look amazing with that hat on? I'd like to think that he spends the rest of the game wearing that hat. Because, spoiler alert, once we kill... Well, I say spoiler alert, the game's 17 years old, like I said. If you haven't really worked out what the storyline's going to be at this point, I'll be kind of worried. So, yeah. Even though we kill Sopot, the game's not going to end. It's probably going to crash again, because that's what the game likes to do when it hits cutscenes. Yeah, you sit there and ramble to yourself, mate. Nothing you can really do. You're locked in there and Rector's watching the door. He's actually being useful for once. So, we're going to barbecue him. It's going to try to go to a cutscene. It's probably going to crash again. If I can edit it in, I will do. If not, I'll just make it the start of the next video. So, yeah. If you've enjoyed, please feel free to like and subscribe. I'd be very happy if you did. It does make my day whenever I see even like a single comment or something. That does make me so happy. Yeah, I've been Zippy. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
Enough of this!
Oh, and I'll leave you some crispy dictator.
Command you to surrender!
We ain't surrendering. How are you going? How am I going to surrender when you've got a missile going off behind you? Oh, there he goes. Essence of ICBM.
Congratulations, Alias. You saved the Commonwealth. The Red Faction will proclaim you a national hero.
Ooh, go
No
us.
time for your politicking. Alias, get yourself out of there. Squad, regroup as planned at Red Faction HQ.
Anyway, thank you very much, and goodbye.